Romantic, timeless, and just a little wild, cottage gardens are where nature meets nostalgia. They're like living poems, full of color, scent, texture, and charm that seems effortless, yet beautifully intentional. While flowers often take center stage, it's the shrubs that hold the story together. They bring the structure, the longevity, and those bursts of blooms that make your garden feel like it's been there forever. So today, we're sharing 10 charming shrubs that will add romance, personality, and a whisper of old-world magic to your garden. From flowering wonders to fragrant companions, each one has its own pros and cons, so you can plant wisely and let your garden bloom with intention. Let's begin your journey into the dreamy world of cottage garden shrubs. No cottage garden is complete without the timeless beauty of roses. These iconic shrubs and climbers offer a cascade of fragrance and color, blooming from spring to fall in romantic shades of pink, cream, peach, and crimson. Whether trained over an archway or nestled beside a winding path, roses bring elegance and drama to any space. Their repeat blooms and intoxicating scent make them both a visual and sensory highlight, while also attracting bees and butterflies. While undeniably beautiful, roses can be a bit demanding. Some varieties are prone to black spot or powdery mildew and require regular pruning, feeding, and care to truly thrive. And with their signature thorns, placement is key. Avoid planting too close to walkways. For lower maintenance charm, choose disease-resistant varieties like English or shrub roses, especially the beloved David Austin types that deliver all the romance with far less fuss. Hydrangeas are beloved for their massive, pillow-like blooms that light up the summer garden with shades of white, pink, lavender, or even vivid blue, depending on your soil's pH. Their lush, rounded flower heads add both volume and softness to any cottage landscape, creating a dreamy, full look that pairs beautifully with roses and perennials. With varieties like Mapid, Lacecap, and Panicle, there's a hydrangea for nearly every garden style. These shrubs are crowd pleasers, but they do come with a few quirks. Without enough water, they can wilt quickly under hot sun, and pruning needs vary based on the type. Some bloom on old wood, others on new. And while the color-shifting blooms are enchanting, they're also unpredictable, especially in neutral soils. For easy beauty and abundant flowers, go with dependable favorites like Annabelle or the ever-stunning Limelight. Though technically a woody perennial, lavender earns its place as a quintessential cottage garden shrub. With soft, silvery foliage and elegant spikes of violet blooms, it brings not only visual charm, but a calming fragrance that drifts through the garden. Loved by bees and other pollinators, lavender creates a serene atmosphere, especially when planted along sunny borders or gravel paths where its scent is released with every brush. Low maintenance and drought tolerant, lavender is ideal for gardeners seeking beauty without the fuss. It thrives in well-drained soil but struggles in soggy conditions, and can turn woody if left unpruned year after year. Its bloom time is relatively short unless regularly deadheaded, but its evergreen presence and pest-repelling powers make it a treasured addition to any romantic garden setting. Deutzia is an often overlooked gem in the cottage garden, bursting into bloom from spring to early summer with cascades of delicate, star-shaped flowers in soft white or blush pink. Its graceful, arching form adds a relaxed elegance to informal garden beds, while its reliable flowering and easygoing nature make it a joy for both new and seasoned gardeners. This shrub is low maintenance and pest-resistant, thriving in a wide range of soils with minimal fuss. However, its bloom period is relatively short, and it can become leggy if not pruned regularly. It also doesn't offer much visual interest in winter, so pairing it with long-blooming perennials like salvia or geraniums helps keep the garden lively even after Deutzia's floral display fades. Lilacs are the essence of spring nostalgia, erupting in late spring with clusters of richly scented blooms in shades of purple, pink, and creamy white. Their sweet fragrance can fill an entire garden, evoking memories and emotions with every breeze. Tall and bushy, Lilacs also double as natural privacy screens and are a magnet for butterflies and hummingbirds. Once established, lilacs are fairly low maintenance, but they do have a few quirks. Their bloom period is short, just a week or two of floral magic, and they can be prone to powdery mildew in humid conditions. Some varieties send up suckering shoots from the roots, which may need occasional pruning to keep them in check. For maximum enjoyment, plant lilacs near a window or garden path where you'll always catch a whiff of their unforgettable scent. Mock orange is a dream for the senses, known for its intoxicating citrus blossom fragrance that fills the air in early summer. With its arching branches covered in creamy white blooms, this shrub adds a touch of elegance and nostalgia to any romantic garden. It thrives even in tougher spots like clay soil or urban environments, and its blooms are beloved by bees and butterflies alike. However, its floral show is fleeting, usually lasting just 1 to 2 weeks, and without pruning, it can become quite large and unruly. It also offers little in the way of fall or winter interest. Still, mock orange is worth growing for its fragrance alone. Plant it near a patio or seating area where you can enjoy its scent in the evening, when it's at its most powerful. Wiggala brings joyful bursts of color to the cottage garden with its trumpet-shaped flowers and vibrant foliage that can range from bright green to deep burgundy. Its blooms, which often attract hummingbirds and bees in droves, appear in late spring and may even rebloom in summer with the right variety. With many compact and dwarf cultivars available, Wiggala is perfect for borders, foundation plantings, or mixed beds. While it's relatively easy to care for, Wiggala benefits from regular pruning to prevent it from becoming woody or overgrown. Some older varieties may only bloom once per season, and in areas with high deer populations, it may need some protection. For a striking, low-maintenance option, try wine and roses. Its dark foliage and magenta flowers are a real showstopper. Spirea is the definition of low-maintenance charm, making it a perfect fit for cottage garden borders. Depending on the variety, it blooms in spring or summer with delicate clusters of flowers along gently arching branches. Available in a range of sizes and forms, Spirea adds both structure and softness, while its blooms and colorful foliage attract butterflies and bees throughout the season. This shrub is a reliable performer, but it does need a little grooming to stay at its best. Older varieties can become leggy or unkempt without regular trimming, and Spirea won't thrive in deep shade. For an extra splash of color, choose cultivars like Gold Flame or Magic Carpet. They combine vivid blooms with eye-catching foliage for a truly effortless garden statement. Hebe is a compact evergreen shrub that adds year-round structure and subtle flair to cottage gardens, especially in milder climates. With tidy foliage and upright flower spikes in shades of purple, pink, or white, it brings both visual texture and pollinator-friendly blooms in summer. Many varieties also offer colorful leaves, making them a standout choice for borders, containers, or coastal plantings. While low maintenance overall, Hebes do have specific needs. They aren't frost-hardy in colder regions and may suffer in heavy, poorly drained soil. Harsh winter winds can also damage their foliage, so a sheltered spot is best. For a Mediterranean-inspired twist, pair Hebes with gravel paths, rosemary, and lavender for a garden that's both elegant and easy to love. Butterfly bush lives up to its name with long, nectar-rich flower spikes that bloom continuously from midsummer into fall, drawing butterflies, bees, and hummingbirds in droves. Fast-growing and easy to care for, this floriferous shrub fills the garden with color, usually in shades of purple, pink, or white, and makes a vibrant statement in sunny borders. While it's a pollinator favorite, butterfly bush does come with a few caveats. In some regions, it can be invasive, so it's important to choose sterile cultivars like Miss Molly or Blue Chip to prevent unwanted spreading. It also needs yearly pruning to stay compact and attractive, and its structure doesn't offer much winter interest. Still, for a burst of color and constant pollinator traffic, butterfly bush is hard to beat. A cottage garden is more than just a planting style. It's a feeling. These shrubs bring not only structure and blooms, but also that unmistakable sense of warmth, romance, and timeless charm. By blending softness with form, fragrance with foliage, you can create a garden that feels personal, inviting, and beautifully imperfect. Let it grow wild, let it tell your story, and remember, the best cottage gardens are always full of heart.